Hello, I'm Grace. The government has moved to stabilize public livelihoods by deciding to lower the maximum petroleum price cap, aiming to ease the burden on household finances. This decision marks the seventh price adjustment, reflecting a situation where international oil prices have stabilized to levels seen prior to the recent Middle East conflicts. The government implemented this cut by comprehensively considering the downward trend in oil prices, the need to alleviate the public's inflationary burden, and current fiscal conditions. According to industry analysts, there is a high probability that prices will drop by at least 100 Korean won, approximately 0.07 USD per liter, depending on the fuel type. Despite the downward curve of international oil prices, structural factors have prevented domestic gas station prices from reacting immediately in the past. First, a time lag occurs as international price fluctuations take time to be reflected in consumer prices due to the time difference in importing existing inventories held by gas stations. Furthermore, some analysts suggest that the previously established petroleum maximum price system has actually acted as a ceiling that hindered domestic prices from falling. In fact, following the adjustment last March, gasoline and diesel prices remained at high levels, around 1,934 won and 1,923 won, respectively, for approximately 3 months. Given that the current average domestic gasoline price is hovering in the low 2,001 range, a significant gap remains compared to previous periods. Compared to the pre-war era, when prices maintained a range of 1,500 to 1,600 won, the perceived cost of living for citizens remains at a high level. Looking at international indicators, Brent crude has recovered to pre-war levels at 73.14 USD per barrel, while Dubai crude has dropped even lower to 67.29 USD. A substantial discrepancy has existed between international oil indices and domestic consumer prices, and resolving this gap is the core objective of this policy. Through this adjustment of the maximum price cap, the government is demonstrating a strong commitment to inducing market price decreases and stabilizing consumer inflation. As the president has also called for bold and rapid responses to stabilize public livelihoods, this announcement is expected to exert significant pressure on the market. The key will be how quickly the final results, to be announced this evening, are transferred to actual gas station prices to provide tangible benefits to household economies. Attention is now focused on whether this policy will go beyond a simple price adjustment to serve as a catalyst for normalizing the pricing structure of the domestic energy market. I'm Grace, thanks for watching.